my beautiful friends. You are about to witness history in the making today, as I will be making the first ever bullet journaling video here on YouTube. So consider hitting that like and subscribe button, as your eyes will be witnessing amazing content. Obviously, that was a joke. There are so many other amazing bullet journalers here on YouTube, and you should definitely check them out if you already don't. Fall is near, and I just love the feelings that my body produces around this time of year. I don't necessarily like all the feelings that my body produces, but the fall feelings, I can get behind that. I don't know if it's the beautiful colors, the rich reds and oranges and the ochre yellows. I love taking those in, or if it's the candles and the mugs. Mugs are completely a necessity. Well, mugs are always a necessity, but especially this time of year, man, that hot chocolate, that hot cocoa, that nice, yummy, pink pumpkin, that pumpkin spice latte. I literally just went and bought pumpkin spice. I literally went and bought pumpkin pancake mix. And you know, I didn't really get this whole pumpkin spice thing until I think about the last couple of years, I would say. And I think, you know, the thing I like about it is that it's just really fun to get into the holiday spirit and getting into these seasonal things. I know that maybe, you know, these large corporations have come up with ways for our consumerism to make purchases, right? Like, it's a manipulation tactic. But the way I see it is I can enjoy these seasonal items or these seasonal trends as they come up, because that is what life is about. It's about taking in what is being offered or given to us and making it a positive thing. Why notice the lack in these kinds of things? As you know, well, I don't know if you know this actually, but I'm single, and I have no hate feelings towards Valentine's Day, even when I'm single on Valentine's Day. I think it's a beautiful day, a beautiful holiday to just show more love and more appreciation to the person that you love. So relating that back to fall and pumpkin spice, I am up for it. I used to be very cynical about this whole, like, oh my god, everyone likes pumpkin spice, so I don't want to be like that. I used to be like that. Now I'm just like embracing all of the different ways to celebrate life. And so I think I kind of went on a tangent there, so we will move on. So I'm really excited about this month's theme. Actually, I have seen a couple other bullet journalers. Oh my god, I said the word bullet journalers correctly. I usually stumble on that and it's really frustrating. Okay, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, wait. I'm really excited about this month's theme. I've seen a couple other bullet journalers do this theme. So I kind of wanted to do my take on it because it is super cute and super minimal, and it just makes my minimal heart super duper happy. And that is the goal. I did try and go ahead and make the theme a little bit more related to fall and pumpkins. Pumpkin. It's so cute, isn't it? I love it. Okay, back to what I was saying. This theme kind of has nothing to do with fall, I would say. I mean, you can kind of make an argument here and there, but in my opinion, it's kind of like an all year thing, so I kind of added a little bit of a fall element to make it a little bit relatable. So I really had a lot of fun making this bullet journal theme, and I really hope you guys also enjoy watching or creating. So go ahead and grab your bullet journal, grab some fine liners, and let's get to planning. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. I do apologize if I sound a little nasally. I am a little congested right now. So I am starting this month's theme off with the lettering of October in a Tombow Fudanowski hard tip, and the calendar is going to be in a Sakura fine liner 01. I always do this every single month, and I stick to the basics because I like it that way. And this month's theme is furniture and home accessories, home decor, with a little bit of a fall element in there. I decided to go ahead and keep the cover page very minimal by adding a lot of negative space and a white border, so all of the focal point goes to the center with the doodles and the lettering and the monthly calendar. I am outlining everything, all the doodles on this page, with a Sakura fine liner 005. Because I wanted to kind of highlight more of the color, so to speak, than the outlining themselves. I've never actually used the 005 Sakura fine liner for outlining. I only use it for like filling in tasks and stuff, but I thought it would have been cool to see what it looked like in these in this doodling part of the theme. For inspiration for this theme, I actually looked on Pinterest and just around the house to be able to come up with these doodles. For the curtains, I looked at my own room and my windows, and I just found a bunch of home decor images on Pinterest and Google and Instagram, and sort of combined them all together to come up with the doodles for each of my page spreads. And then, as I had mentioned earlier, I did want to add a fall type of element in here, and so I decided to go with a cute little cat just resting on the windowsill and a pumpkin on the couch, which I think looks super cute and adorable and just sets the fall theme right into motion. So after all of the outlining is complete, I am going ahead and going in with the color, and as you may have noticed the transition before I started the drawing portion, I showed you guys all of the materials I am using for this month's theme, and so I am switching between the Tombow Fudanowski, not the Tombow Fudanowski, sorry, I always say that, the Tombow brush pens, the brush pens by Faber-Castell, and then the zebra mild liners. All of the materials that I used in this bullet journal theme will be listed in the description below, so go ahead and look over there if you are curious. I think that this theme looks very cohesive with all of its colors. I again tried to stick with all neutrals. I did oranges and grays because I think that it has a fall type of look to it. But not only fall, I think that it added a very spooky type of look to it, spooky / Halloween, that I really enjoyed. And here I am adding some dots, polka dots, with a jelly roll size 08. I think it was a cute little touch to this gray couch, just to make it a little bit more detail oriented. And I am now done with the cover page, and we are moving on to the monthly calendar 2-page spread. So again, we are starting off with the October lettering in a Tombow Fudonouski hard tip. And for the monthly calendar, I wanted the look to be very unsophisticated and very whimsical, so no rulers are being used here. I usually do use rulers in a lot of my themes, but lately I've just been, really enjoying that whole whimsical, playful vibe. So sorry. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. The spacing of the boxes is 3 across and 4 down. I wanted the look to look very vertical, and I use a 005 to fill these in. I don't think any other sized fine liner would fit the boxes because they're very small, and again, the look has a lot of negative space in it. I added a monthly calendar with the numbers on the left side, and then my, of course, monthly intentions will always go on this 2-page spread. So now we are starting with the doodles of this month's theme. I am drawing a plant. I got the inspiration for this plant from my peace lily here in my room, and I added a little pumpkin. I think it's so cute with its little swirlies, which I don't really know what they're called. I call them swirlies. And I love this modern looking desk with the hairpin legs. I just love that look so much. And then I'm adding a metal grid type of like cork board, I guess, but it's not a cork board, for notes and stuff, because I think it just adds a very modern look to it. And again, going in with the hairpin legged lamps. So I wanted the couch to kind of have a vintage vibe, but I wanted it to also fit in well with the modern look of this page spread, and so it just looks a little bit chunky, and I like it that way. And I added cute 2 little pillows, and this stool actually is a stool that is in my room, and I just did a quick little doodle of it, and I added a cute little pumpkin on top of it. It is acting like a side table, which I love stools as side tables actually. I think they look adorable. And then I'm here adding a mini gallery wall with only 2 frames. I think it looks super cute. And then going in with the details of the pillows and the frames, I added a lot of hearts because I think the hearts kind of gave it a more playful vibe to the whole doodle itself. And so now with the coloring and the shading, I am using the exact same colors as I used in the cover spread, which are linked below, as I had mentioned earlier. And I do sometimes go over some of these colors with other colors, like for example, over the orange. I am going over the orange with a light gray to make it more neutral and less vibrant. I just think that the look ends up feeling a little bit more cohesive if I did that. And I did the same thing with the pink. I added a pink color in there. I believe this is at number 800 from the Tombow Neutral series, and then I added a gray over it. And I'm adding these same shades over to the right side of this 2-page spread just to make the whole thing fit together well. I'm adding a little bit more white details to kind of make the page look a little bit more contrasted, and this washi tape is super cute. I didn't like the way it looked here, so I moved it to the top. I got this tape from the washi tape shop. You could buy them on Instagram. They have really adorable washi tapes. So yeah, go ahead and check them out. If I'm going to be completely honest, I was getting to a point where I did not really like the way these page spreads were going, but I just kept pushing on to see if I can keep going. The colors just were not looking right in my opinion, but I think now I am liking them a little bit more. So I don't know, this just goes ahead and leads me to the October habit and mood tracker. I added something different to this month's tracker page. As you can see, it kind of looks like a grid trellis type of look. I just was kind of thinking that you know, I'm not making them any different every month, and it was starting to get a little boring. So I think that the grid pattern looked cohesive. It fit well with the theme of this month's theme. So I don't know, it looks a little busy. It's not something that I normally do because I do like my themes to be very minimal. But I was thinking, why not go ahead and give it a try? Maybe it'll keep me more organized if I added kind of these square borders. And I kind of like it. I don't know, I had fun just mindlessly drawing these straight lines down and across. Other than that, the habit and moods that I am tracking are pretty much the same as they have been. I changed the no spending to spending this month just to see if that would impact my spending at all, or if it would lessen it or make it more. I find that I am spending a lot more in quarantine because we have a lot more time on our hands. I'm just at home. But I have been actually getting better at it the past couple months. I would love to know how you guys are doing with your habit and mood trackers, so please comment below and we can have a conversation about that. And I just really ended up liking this page. So like I had said, I wasn't liking it for the cover and the monthly, but once it got to this page, I started to kind of shift my feelings towards this theme in general. I think I was having trouble with kind of making the colors fit something that my mind had imagined them to be. But then when I look back at this theme, it actually ended up turning out to be cute in my opinion, and we just have to keep on going and remember that it's all about having fun and not stressing out. It's about exploring to see if you're gonna like the colors, because you can't really know if you don't try it. And so this was really just me exploring and trying ways of bullet journaling and different styles that I haven't really explored before. And in the end, I did have a lot of fun with it. So I love this page spread so much because I think the fridge is so adorable and so cute. If I could buy my own fridge, I would totally get this fridge because I love the whole botanical elements that I've added in there and the little heart doodles. It looks, again, very playful and innocent and whimsical, and I just love this brick pattern that I added behind the fridge. It really gives it that vintage brick accent type of vibe. I actually added a lot more pink to this page spread because I wanted to give it a little bit more of a retro vibe than the first two page spreads that we've done so far. So the main colors that I used here are pink, gray, and then I will be adding a little bit of orange to the mug and the frame. And then I am also adding orange to all of the words here listed on this page spread. Next, we are going to move on to the first weekly of this month, and we are going to go ahead and start off with the lettering of October in the same Tombow Fudanowski hard tip. I am using a Sakura Fine Liner 02 for all of the borders of the daily task list. I wanted this page to look a little more scattered and collage-like, so I placed all the boxes kind of overlapping each other and also with some space in between each of the boxes. I have actually done a weekly page spread that kind of looked similar to this in my July's beach theme, and I really just liked the look of it and I liked drawing it out. I decided to do it again with this theme just because I think it goes with the whole playful, whimsical vibe. And so I added a little calendar in there, and as you can see, the whole thing kind of flows together. I filled in spaces where there was a lot of white area, and so I filled those spaces in with the theme itself, so adding a cute microwave. I added a frame above it, and here I am adding a plant shelfie
Well, it's a plant shelf and also a bookshelf. And on the top level, I added a pumpkin, and it's the same swirlies that I've been adding on all my pumpkins. And then I added a trailing plant, a picture frame. I'm gonna go ahead and add some books, some bottles, anything basically that you would kind of put on your bookshelf, something that I would put on my bookshelf. I added some candles and a succulent, and I think the whole bookshelf looks super adorable and super cute. I can't wait to kind of explore the rest of this theme. Here I'm adding a little nightstand with a lamp on top of it, and the drawer has a little heart-shaped drawer knob. Here I am adding a very low coffee table with a plant coming out of the bottle, and it has some hairpin legs. I added a little detail to the bottle itself. Here I made a little reading nook with some pillows and a foam mattress and books with a mug on top of the books. I am adding cute little tassels and some details to the pillows themselves. Next, we are going in with a shelf, and I am adding some books, and I added a cute little plant, and the plant inspiration I got from one of my own plants. I usually get plant inspirations from my own plants, actually. And then here I'm adding a 3-drawer chest with some hairpin legs, and I'm adding a pumpkin on top of it with the pumpkin swirlies and some stripes in the middle drawer, and then some stripes on the outer edge of the bookshelves. Well, all of the shelves I'm adding these stripes just to kind of have it differentiate from the front part of the shelf and the back part of the shelf. And so here I am doing the headers of the weekly. I actually messed up the numbers of the days of the week, and you know what? No one can see them except me, and if you can see them, I don't really care because it's my bullet journal. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to look at the little calendar that I drew on this page to reference the numbers if I need them. So I am, of course, shading everything in, and I'm using the same colors that I've been using throughout this whole theme. Except with this one, I leaned towards using mostly greens and oranges. I didn't end up using any pinks. I tried to keep it very neutral. I added a gray and black pillow detail, and I think that is the most black I've actually used in this whole theme. It's pretty simple. I really like how this page turned out, and I honestly just cannot wait to use it. I love the colors and the whole scattered look of it all. At the last minute, I felt like this page needed a little bit of washi tape, so I added this very vintage lined paper type of washi tape, and I think it looks super cute. And here's the final flip through of this month's theme. I had a blast creating this. Furniture is so much fun to draw for some reason. I think it's just mindless pen to paper, and that's why I like it. And as you can see, I added washi tape pretty last minute. I always forget to add the washi tape for some reason, but I just love the way washi looks, so if I can get it in there, I'm gonna do it. I really hope you guys liked it, and I can't wait to see you next time. So thank you so much.
And we are done! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching and enjoying and staying with me this whole time. Man, that was kind of a little stressful with the whole colors and all. As you guys know, if you came here for my Instagram, I usually do monochrome themes, and lately I have been exploring that whole color world, and it's going out of my comfort zone, I'm not gonna lie, but I love pushing those boundaries and getting out of my comfort zone and seeing how I would adapt and feel in those certain areas or circumstances or situations, whatever you may call them. And on top of that, I just have been loving those earthy tones lately. So that's what it's all about, doing things that we love. And right now I love adding colors into my bullet journal, even though they're kind of neutrals, they're not bright and poppy or anything, because I do love sticking to that neutral type of aesthetic, you could say. So if you enjoyed this theme, I would love for you guys to go ahead and give it a try. And if you do, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Leela Journals. I will always post your recreations on my story because I want the world to see what you guys come up with. Not that I have access to the world, but you get the point. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button because you are becoming a part of history in the making. Because remember, this is the first ever bullet journal video here on YouTube. You guys are amazing. You are worthy, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day today. And if no one told you they loved you today, I love you. Oh, you guys are still here. Well, if you're still here and all, then I guess I will show off my plant that I have been caring for the last 4 months. Look at it. This is a satin pothos, and this plant was literally right here when I got it. And now look at how long it is. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with it. And that will be the end of my plant show and tell. I hope you guys had fun, and I will go now. Okay, bye.